Holy Spirit gathers us enjoy this day to give witness to a great mystery. It is the mystery of a woman, Skye O'Shaughnessy, and a man, Ankur, who have been drawn together in love.
It is not good for the man to be alone. Let us make him a partner like himself. Now, Lord, you know that I take this wife of mine, not because of lust, but for a noble purpose.
We actually were kind of set up on a blind date. We had mutual friends. The formal was in Daytona Beach. So we actually met at Swamp that day, that Friday when we left, and we had lunch.
We ended up going on my formal function after pretty much just meeting. And we spent 2 nights together, and that's just how it went. Everything was awesome. We had a great time, and I guess here we are.
And he had his hand in his pocket, and he had a box in his pocket. And I just remember I was like, oh my God, he is proposing. So he takes out the box, he gets down on one knee. I'm like, I just remember I was like, it was kind of surreal. I mean, I was, to be honest, I don't even remember exactly what he said because I was just kind of like in shock and so happy and just a lot of emotions. But I do remember he never said, will you marry me? He said a couple things and I was like, well, he, opened the box with the ring, beautiful ring. And then I remember I was like, well, yeah, I'll marry you because he never said it.
You can be great, you can be a great preacher, you can do anything, but without love, you are nothing.
Love is patient, love is kind. It is not jealous, it is not pompous. It is not inflated, it is not rude, it does not seek its own interests.
I ended up doing it here, actually, at this exact place, on the dock, outside. I brought her outside, and it was probably only the only time in my life I've ever really been choked up, but somehow it did get out, and I asked her if she wanted to spend the rest of her life with me, and she said yes.
So typically during a best man speech, people are always looking for the best man to roast the groom, talk about crazy stories, things that happened during your childhood. But we're Indian. Okay. During your childhood as an Indian, as most people know that are in here that are part of my family, the most exciting thing that happens is Domino's Pizza on a Friday night. I remember the year 1987. I was 8 years old. It was around the holidays, December. I wanted a Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers, and instead my parents brought home a little baby brother.
Congratulations, Ankur, Skye.
Congrats, Ankur.
So excited for you to marry the love of your life. Ankur has been, he's such a good person. Love you. Cheers, guys.
Now, Skye, I know you're beautiful and you're into fashion, but my brother is the ultimate diva.
Carefully trying this on since this is, again, my first time. Hoping this fits too, you know? Don't rip it. Oh, yeah.
A good example of that that just took place was on our bachelor party.
So now we undress.
I was supposed to meet my brother at the airport about 8:15. It's typical for him to be late, not that big a deal. But I go to the check-in to find out where he is or see if he's around. And he's on the floor with his 2 suitcases open, shifting clothes back and forth between 2 suitcases that are both 20 pounds overweight. But the funny part of the story gets into when we get into LA. I'm looking at him and I see his 2 suitcases. There are really no shoes or anything in there. There's one of the groomsmen here tonight has a bag full of Ankur's shoes. There's 10 pairs of shoes that haven't arrived yet. They say it says a lot about a groom when he chooses his brother to be his best man. Mainly, that his other friends would be too drunk during the cocktail hour to speak.
Rob, I have an extra bow tie if you need it. We're blue.
I've never seen Skye happier. Besides when she told me that she knew that she wanted to marry Ankur. until tonight. And now it's official. He's been more understanding than anyone I've ever met besides Skye. And you guys really met your match.
Ankur, I'm so proud of you, the man you've become. You've become successful professionally with a new job, promising career, and you've also become successful personally. There's no greater example of how your personal success, how good your personal success is, based on the fact that you chose Skye to be your wife.
I love everything about her. She's smart, she's funny, she's caring, she's beautiful. I guess I love everything about her. That's why we're getting married.
He's so thoughtful. And I think from that stems a lot of his other good qualities and a lot of what's good in our relationship. You know, he treats me like a princess. Just like coming home, I'll mention, oh, I had a bad day, or like I'm really, long day at work, and I'll come home and I'll have a bubble bath waiting for me with candles. Like little things like that mean the most and really shows the type of person he is and how he's such a good, loving, kind person.
For Skye and Ankur, may they live long, blessed lives together. May their love grow stronger each and every day. May they build a family rooted in faith and unconditional love.
May God, the eternal Father, keep you of one heart, love for one another. The peace of Christ may dwell in you and abide always in all.